North Korea has been steadily advancing its military capabilities, raising concerns among its neighbors and the international community. Recent events have highlighted this growing threat. Jong Un, the country's leader, recently showcased new military drones. These drones point to a significant leap in North Korea's technological prowess. Adding to these worries, North Korea has reportedly sent thousands of additional troops to aid Russia's war efforts in Ukraine. This move signals a deepening alliance between the two nations and raises questions about North Korea's global ambitions. The world watches with cautious eyes as tensions escalate on multiple fronts. North Korea's military advancements, coupled with its deepening involvement in the Ukraine conflict, present a complex geopolitical puzzle. These developments have sparked widespread condemnation and fueled anxieties about a new era of global instability. The international community is grappling with how to respond to North Korea's provocations. Sanctions have so far failed to deter the country's pursuit of military might. Some experts believe that dialogue and diplomacy are the only ways to de-escalate the situation. Others argue that a firmer stance is needed to contain North Korea's ambitions. The stakes are undeniably high, and the path forward remains unclear. The world is left to watch and wait as North Korea continues to play a dangerous game on the global stage. Its actions have far-reaching consequences, and the potential for miscalculation is a constant threat. The drones unveiled by Jong Un are not mere additions to North Korea's arsenal. They represent a significant leap in the country's military capabilities. Among them are advanced reconnaissance drones, designed to gather intelligence and monitor enemy movements with greater precision and range than ever before. These drones could significantly enhance North Korea's ability to plan and execute military operations. Even more concerning is the emergence of AI-powered suicide attack drones. These autonomous weapons, potentially developed with Russian technological assistance, raise alarming questions about the future of warfare. Their ability to select and engage targets independently raises ethical concerns and the potential for unintended escalation. Analysts studying the design and capabilities of these drones suggest a potential Russian connection. Similarities with known Russian drone models, particularly in their propulsion systems and communication arrays, point towards a possible technology transfer between the two nations. This potential collaboration underscores the growing military ties between North Korea and Russia. However, South Korean military analysts caution against overestimating the capabilities of these newly revealed drones. While acknowledging the potential use of Russian components, they suggest that North Korea might be exaggerating the sophistication and autonomy of its drone technology as part of a propaganda effort. Further analysis and potential field observations are needed to assess the true capabilities of these drones fully. North Korea's recent deployment of additional troops to Russia is a testament to the deepening alliance between the two nations. The move, reportedly involving specialized units equipped with experience in operating artillery and drones, is seen as a sign of Jong Un's willingness to support Russia's war efforts in Ukraine in exchange for potential benefits. This partnership, forged in the face of international condemnation and sanctions, raises concerns about the potential for a wider conflict and a shift in the global balance of power. The deployment of North Korean troops to the Ukrainian front lines is not without risks for Jong Un. Reports suggest that the initial deployment of North Korean troops suffered heavy losses in the early stages of the conflict. However, more recent reports indicate that these troops have played a significant role in recent offensives, particularly in the pushback against Ukrainian forces in the Kursk region. The motivations behind this alliance are complex and multifaceted. For Russia, the influx of North Korean troops provides much-needed manpower in a war that has stretched its own resources thin. The Kremlin likely sees this partnership as a way to alleviate pressure on its own forces and potentially tip the scales in its favor. For North Korea, the benefits are more nuanced. Supporting Russia's war effort could provide North Korea with much-needed economic aid, including food and energy supplies, as well as access to advanced military technology. The relationship also offers North Korea a strategic opportunity to strengthen ties with a major power and enhance its standing on the world stage. The evolving situation in North Korea, particularly its military advancements and deepening alliance with Russia, has sent ripples of concern throughout the international community. The United States and its allies in the region are closely monitoring the situation, wary of the potential for escalation, and the proliferation of dangerous technologies. The specter of a nuclear-armed North Korea, further emboldened by its ties to Russia, represents a significant threat to global security. South Korea, which shares a heavily fortified border with the North, has been particularly vocal in its condemnation of these developments. Seoul has stepped up its military preparedness, conducting joint exercises with the United States and deploying additional forces to border regions. The South Korean government has also called for increased international pressure on North Korea, urging the international community to present a united front against Pyongyang's provocations. The potential for miscalculation and unintended escalation is a significant concern. With tensions already running high, even a minor incident could spiral out of control, leading to a wider conflict with catastrophic consequences. The lack of transparency from both North Korea and Russia regarding the extent of their cooperation further complicates the situation. The international community faces a daunting challenge in navigating this complex geopolitical landscape. Diplomacy and dialogue are crucial in preventing further escalation, but they must be backed by a credible deterrent and a willingness to enforce international norms. The world watches with bated breath, hoping for a peaceful resolution while bracing for the possibility of a storm.